Good evening for NewsOK. I'm Dave Morris. Another deadly tornado has hit Oklahoma. I-35 in South Oklahoma City is shut down between I-240 and Indian Hills Road in Norman due to tornado damage. A tornado touched down in Moore about 3 p.m. today, May 20th. It approached the Warren Theater area and dissipated west of Lake Stanley Draper about 3:36 p.m. Monday afternoon's tornado, as you can see, very similar to the May 3rd, 1999 tornado that hit Moore in South Oklahoma City, killing 44. It injured hundreds and destroyed thousands of homes. Monday's tornado initially dropped from the skies at 2:56 p.m. near Newcastle and went northeastward through Moore and South Oklahoma City. That's an image from the AP's photography. The tornado eventually lifted west of Lake Stanley Draper at 3:36 p.m. These are images from the Oklahoman's Paul Helstern. The National Weather Service reports the preliminary rating of the Newcastle-Moore tornado at least an EF4. I'm joined now by Kelly Dyer, editor of the Oklahoman, and Alan Herzberger, digital managing editor. Thanks for your time tonight. It's a busy time in the media and a busy time in the Oklahoman's newsroom. And take us behind the scenes. What's going on tonight?
Well, Dave, sadly, we've been through this drill many times. We know how to cover tornadoes. We've got photographers out in mass. We've got reporters out in mass. The cell phones are giving us a little bit of trouble because it's hard to communicate with people in these areas. We had people in early to be on the scene, and then, you know, it's always a little shaky if you pull them out. Can they get back in? Because it's such a volatile area right now, and it's so congested. It's really hard. I mean, it's hard on our people. We know that we have people within our company who lost their homes. We see the images. You know, our heart breaks for all of the people. We're just trying to gather as much information as we can right now.
Well, let's talk about that. What is the role of the media and perhaps a major news organization such as the Oklahoman on nights like tonight?
Well, it's really to sift through just the myriad of information that comes at you. If you watch TV stations and you click around, and there's media organizations covering this from a lot of different angles and a lot of different places. So you have to really stay on top of locking things down. You know, we don't like to jump the gun too early. We like to make sure we know there's been fatalities. We don't have a firm number yet. So it's a lot of phone calls, a lot of legwork. Our newsroom is over 100 people, and we've got a lot of people right now working the phones, out in the field, and gathering as much information as we can. It's
a veteran staff, you're right. This is not the first time we've experienced tragedies such as this. And let's talk about the digital efforts now. Alan Herzberger, digital managing editor for NewsOK. And NewsOK not only provides up-to-the-minute updated information, but it also is a place for conversation.
Well, we've led our coverage today with what we call live coverage articles, where we pull in information from a variety of sources, news sources from around this area and really around the region. It's really been the driving factor for a lot of our traffic today. And it's really the best way we can get information to people, a wide variety of information from a lot of different people covering it. We're adding our own updates to it directly from NewsOK and Brian Painter, who has been at the National Weather Service, and from our reporters. So we got a lot of reporters pulling in updates through Twitter, and web editors sifting through other information out there and sharing it with people.
So specifically, when you go to NewsOK's homepage, there's that live article. It's just compiling a bunch of Twitter feeds and the photos. And, you know, I was speaking with Rick Smith of the National Weather Service earlier this week, and he always reminds residents to stay weather aware, and that's what we're doing here.
Yeah, that's right. Also, tomorrow morning's paper, we've gone up 4 open pages, so we can bring readers maps, detail, a lot of the information that we know you want to sit down in the morning and be able to digest. We'll also take newspapers into all the shelters, so people can kind of, you know, pause a moment and kind of review the photos and everything, because a lot of those areas don't have TV right now or electricity. So we'll do that as well. And delivery will be a little dicey in those areas. We just want to keep everybody safe, and we'll deliver the best we can.
And Alan, I know NewsOK is compiling tonight a list of resources for people who want to help, how they can help.
Absolutely, how to help, other ways to help the community. We're also creating a bunch of photo galleries for people to be able to sift through that information. That stuff we're going through right now is more images are coming in. We'll have all the coverage, all the stories, all the ways to help the community. We are, our programmers and developers and server administrators have done a lot of work today in trying to set up our site and our servers so that we can deliver more information to more people, because frankly, today we've had more people on our site than we've ever had, and we've been doing this quite a while.
It is an unbelievably tragic story. There will be some, no doubt, heartbreaking stories that come from this, and also stories of hope. Be sure to stay with NewsOK.com for the latest news and information and updates in the upcoming editions of the Oklahoman.